What do you believe was your source of strength?
My belief in God. When I first heard the news, it was a shock. But the same day, I already know my God is a great God. He's in control. I don't have to be scared and worry about the sickness. I'm a Christian, and I know with God anything is possible. The news didn't stop me, even it was a bad news, but I know I was covered by the blood of Christ.
Well, the very first thought that I had when I found out was shock. And shock because no one in my family has ever had cancer, so my mom was the very first one. And so finding out that she had cancer, the initial, to be honest, was shock. And that shock began to dissipate, and then it became, okay, we have to spring into action. We have to do whatever that we can do to make sure that mom feels loved, supported, and that we're there with her on her journey.
It was a shock. It was like a thunderstorm in my heart. And my problem was I can express my thoughts because I don't want to aggravate the situation. It was in the morning that I felt really bad. You know, and I even asked myself some question, why my wife? Is it because, you know, so many things, and when you know, nobody in my family or in my family gets something like that.
How was it serving as your mother's support?
It was easy and it was hard, twofold. It was easy because my mom's strength, her courage, her faith, she's a woman of faith and courage and a woman of God. And because of her faith, because of her love for God, her love for people, her faith never wavered, not even a little bit. And because of that faith, that faith was able to encourage us. And so it was easy on that part. The difficult part is just seeing my mom suffer because the chemo, she suffered with the chemo, she suffered with the radiation, she went back and forth. She talked a little bit about the chemo and the radiation, but she didn't talk about the visits back and forth to the emergency room, the infections, the loss of taste buds. I mean, she went through so many difficult and challenging things, but it was easy because she never lost her faith.
So what were some of your feelings, the feelings you felt?
The feeling I was sad in the beginning, but after that, I think the same day, my courage come back the same way I used to be. Because I'm somebody who believes in God in any single thing.
Was it challenging for you to support your wife?
No, it is a part of my duty as husband and father. It is not only a part of my duty, it's my responsibility to take care of her, you know, take care of my wife. There is no negotiation like that.
The most challenging part of the journey was the chemo. You know, when you receive the chemo, everything changed in your body. Your mood, your body, everything. But I accept everything because I already know I was prepared for the losing hair. And I already asked my son, my kids, my husband to cut everything because I already prepared. And I remember in the beginning, my son then ordered some handkerchief, the name of to tie my hair for me not to be worried when I'm going out or church, and it was a good thing.
I come from the belief system that your parents do so much for you as children, and it's important that when you can give back, you give back. Because my parents has always been there for me. My mother is my number one, well, my parents, both my mom and dad, are very supportive of me, my career, everything that I do, they're very supportive. And because of that support, it was very easy for me to put everything to the side to make sure that my mom was well taken care of.
What were your feelings when you received the news that you were cancer-free?
Oh, after a year of struggle, cancer is not a joke. I was very sick with the chemo, radiation, and then when I went back to the doctor to do the mammogram, and then it was my birthday. I agreed to go on my birthday because I already know it would be a great news. And then when they sent the paper to my house and they said I'm cancer free, I blessed my God and I said, thank you, Jesus.
If you could share some words of encouragement with those who are currently going through this process as a family support, what would you say?
What I would say is don't lose faith.
Believe in God. Don't worry. Prepare yourself.
First thing in that situation, I think you have to thank God and thank the medical system.
I know that you're going through a difficult time right now. I know that it may seem like the end is near, but trust me, the end is not near.
When you have cancer, don't let people to make you feel like the sickness you already have and then make you sad.
Remember, I'm a pastor. So only one thing I could say to anyone, God never created people to get sick like that. You know, sickness comes from the enemy. So I think if we take care of, if whoever take a good care of himself or herself, whatever, I think that could help a lot.
You have a testimony, you have something powerful that you're going to be able to share with other people. Look, my mom was the very first one in our family, and because she was the first one in our family that sprang us all into action, I got my first mammogram, even though I hadn't hit 40 yet. So the education that we now have is important for all of the women in my family.
For me, if you are a Christian, I'm talking of my point of view as a Christian. If you are a Christian, just put everything in God's hands. Without God, the journey will be very hard. But God is a good God and He is a great God, and you already know He will be for not too long, because God is already in control. If you not believe in God, but they have some resource in the hospital, any other way, but contact people who will tell you their journey, what they went through with the sickness, and then that will help you to survive.
to be here with you all celebrating your lives. Give yourselves a round of applause. You all may be seated. I am the son of a breast cancer survivor, so I am thrilled because for a whole year, I have contained these emotions in my spirit. And when I was asked by Eden Childs to give you some words today, you cannot understand the magnitude of my excitement that today is the day that I can testify. Y'all got somebody in here. Now, I recognize that today is a Sunday. Am I right? So I'm going to take out of church today. Can I get a yeah? Can I get a yeah? It was the day sometime last year my mom asked me for a ride for a doctor's appointment. Now, do we have any mothers in here? Why show up any mothers? Any fathers? Well, not me, I'm not a father. Or that I know of, not a father. Do we have any parents connected to someone that they love?
Yes.
Do we have any children in here who's coming with their parents today? Yeah? So you can understand what a love of a parent is for their child. So I dropped my mom off at her doctor's appointment. She comes out of the doctor's appointment. I said, Mom, how did it go? She said, well, you know. I said, I don't know. Now, I understand the love of a parent. If you all agree with me, you will say, yeah, afterwards. I understand that the love of a parent is to protect their children.
Yeah.
So she felt at that time she wasn't able to give me the news that she wanted to share with me. So I said, Mom, what exactly did they say? She said, well, you know. I said, nah, Mom, I don't know. So what did they say? She said, then they found cancer. Inside of me, my heart began to beat. My stomach began to turn. But I knew that we have faith in God. Come on, y'all. I knew that the metaphor, you are what you think. I knew that you are what you think. Therefore, my mom is going to be a survivor. Can I get a yeah? Can I get a yeah? So when I dropped my mom off at home, and I began to think about this journey ahead, I knew without a doubt that everything's going to be all right. So as I prepare this message for you today, as the message began to download into my mind and into my spirit, there was something that came to mind. You have won the battle. You have won the war. Now let's celebrate. Come on, y'all. You have won the battle. You have won the war. So let's celebrate. Now, based on what I witnessed of what my mom wasn't able to do when she went through treatment, based on what I saw that they had to remove the lymph nodes from her arm and her arm began to swell, when I saw that her tongue began to change colors, when I saw her fingernails begin to change, I knew that she was going to win this battle and win this war. Can I get a yeah? Can I get a yeah? So when I began to see the healing that was taking place, I began to celebrate. When I began to see what she once loved to do, which was gardening, and then to see her garden now, I began to celebrate. Come on, y'all. Now, I don't know what it is that you used to do, but now's the time to get right back to it. I don't know what gifts that God wants you to continue pouring into people, but you now have permission to fight this good fight. Come on, y'all. I don't know, but what I do know is that you have won this battle. You have won the war. So let's celebrate. This is a birthday party. This is a wedding. This is an anniversary day. Because we are celebrating your lives. Can I get a yeah? Can I get a yeah? As you continue in your days, and as you begin to love one another, I only ask that you testify your story. This fight that you share with them your wisdom, your experience, because we all know we need one another. My brothers and sisters, my mothers, my fathers, the children in this room, I love you all. And I ask that you continue to love one another because you have won this fight, you have won this battle, you have won the war. Give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause. You're not clapping for me, you're clapping for yourself. Give yourself a round of applause. So as we go on to our days and days, I will continue to think of you all. I will hold you all in my prayers. I will hold you all in my thought. And with that being said, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. Thank you.
Come on, put your hands together, give them a round of applause. Come on, you do better than that. Give them a round of applause. Somebody say yeah.
And what I want to tell you is that you are a testament to your family, and that testament will drive other women to make sure that they get checked. Because a lot of women of color, not just women of color, women in general, they neglect the mammogram. And what I want to tell you, don't neglect it. Get it checked out. It's better to find out early, because when you find out early, there's a lot of steps that the doctors and the treatment team can take. So don't lose sight, don't lose faith. I know that it's difficult right now, but trust me, you have people that love you, you have people rooting for you, you have people that have gone through what you have gone through and they made it through to the other side. So don't give up.
What I have to say for my last word is my family. I have great people, my kids, my children, my husband, my church, who supported me in everything, in the prayers, because you need people to help you. Because without them, without a good family, the cancer will take you away. Thank God, my family, my children, my 2 daughters, my son, my husband, every time I have an appointment, somebody has to drive me because the cancer was not only in my breast, it went under my arm, my armpit. They have to remove some lymph nodes, and then because of that I cannot drive. But they were never one day to show me they were discouraged. They were always happy to take me on my appointment. It's what makes me where I am now, and then I thank God today I be able to say something about cancer because God is good.
When I first received the news that my mom had cancer, it was an afternoon. We picked her up and she shared with me what the doctors had shared with her, that she was diagnosed with cancer, breast cancer. It was a moment where I was in disbelief. It was hard for me to believe that this was actually happening to my mother. But with that, instantly I thought to myself, she's going to be okay. The purpose of today's documentary is to provide insight on how to take care of someone who is a cancer survivor and also someone who's going through cancer treatment for your family. We hope that this video brings you joy, brings you understanding. To those who are going through this, I want to share with you all that we all love you and that this video brings you peace wherever you are. You have won the battle, you have won the war. Now let's celebrate your life as a survivor. God bless you.